Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. Chinese culture has endured for over 5,000 years. And its continuity is largely attributed to the importance placed on inheritance and tradition. This sense of inheritance has permeated every period of Chinese history. From the early hereditary systems to the feudal enfeoffment and patriarchal clan systems of the Western Zhou dynasty, all reflected the principle of succession. After the Qin dynasty, the hereditary monarchy that dominated feudal society further exemplified the continuation of state and era. It is precisely this concept of bloodline inheritance that led many prominent families to establish unique family traditions. What they passed down to future generations was not merely wealth and property but also noble family values, cultural heritage, and customs. In ancient China, there was a renowned aristocratic family that produced 59 prime ministers, 59 generals, and 55 ministers of state, a family that reached the pinnacle of influence. Their extraordinary achievements stemmed from their unwavering adherence to 12 ancestral family precepts passed down through generations. The prestigious Hedong Pei family. According to historical scholars, the Hedong Pei family was one of the most distinguished and long-standing aristocratic clans in Chinese history. Their prominence was evident even in ancient times, with well-documented historical records tracing their lineage. The Pei family's rise from an obscure background to an influential aristocracy can be traced back to the origins of their surname. The Yuan surname compilation records that the Pei family originally bore the surname Ying, sharing ancestral ties with Qin Shi Huang, Emperor Zheng, and belonging to the noble class of their time. As history evolved, this branch of the family was granted land in Pei City. During the Zhou dynasty, they were enfeoffed as kings, leading them to change their surname to Pei. This marked the early formation of the Pei family, which subsequently thrived across dynasties. From the Wei and Jin periods to the Sui and Tang dynasties, solidifying their legacy as a noble lineage passed down through generations. The Pei family's flourishing legacy and unique family traditions. The enduring prosperity of the Pei family was closely tied to their unique family traditions and emphasis on education. From an early stage, the Pei family placed great importance on moral education, adopting uprightness and integrity as the core principle for cultivating family talent. Given the family's vast size, every newly born child was required to learn how to navigate relationships with elders, peers, and younger generations within their extensive kinship network. Through the practice of leading by example, these family values gradually became ingrained in every member's behavior, ultimately forming the distinctive Pei family ethos. This well-preserved tradition ensured the Pei family's continued prosperity throughout a millennium of history, serving as a vital mechanism for cultural inheritance. A millennia-long legacy of influence. Historical records indicate that the Pei family originated in Yuncheng, Shaanxi. Since the Qin dynasty, they weathered the rise and fall of 6 dynasties, reaching their zenith during the Sui and Tang periods. Even during the turbulent 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms era at the end of the Tang dynasty, the Pei family remained steadfast and relatively unscathed. Furthermore, following the division of power between the Song dynasties, despite the complex political landscape, the Pei family retained its prominence in both officialdom and society. According to historical accounts, over 600 members of the Pei family were recorded in the 24 histories, an official collection of Chinese historical records, indicating their significant influence. And this was merely a fraction of the Pei family's remarkable achievements. Beyond those who were immortalized in official history, more than 3,000 members of the Pei family held government positions of 7th rank or higher. The Pei family genealogy records that within the family, 59 individuals served as prime ministers. 59 were appointed as great generals. 14 became deputy ministers of the Secretariat. 55 held ministerial positions. 44 served as vice ministers. Over 200 became provincial governors. More than 100 received noble titles. 21 married into the imperial family as consorts. The family's influence was not limited to male members. Pei family women also held prestigious positions. The family produced 2 princess consorts, 3 empresses, and 4 crown princesses, maintaining deep ties with imperial families throughout history, solidifying their status as an aristocratic power. The Pei family's lasting impact on Chinese culture. The Pei family's remarkable success was inseparable from their unwavering commitment to their ancestral precepts. These inherited family values not only shaped their spiritual and moral character but also served as the foundation of their continued prosperity. Moreover, the family's teachings left a profound mark on Chinese history. These precepts were not merely ethical guidelines. They provided a comprehensive framework for personal conduct, career aspirations, and family governance, ensuring that each generation upheld the values of virtue, diligence, and loyalty. Through generations of unwavering adherence to their ancestral traditions, the Pei family exemplified the essence of cultural continuity, securing their place in history as one of China's most enduring and influential noble families. According to publicly available records, the first rule of the Pei family precepts is loyalty and integrity, filial piety and fraternal respect. Loyalty refers to devotion to the nation and the ruler, while filial piety emphasizes respect and care among family members. This principle is not only the foundation of the Pei family's legacy but also a key reason for its generations of prominence. For example, during the Eastern Han Dynasty, Pei Quan, as the governor of Dunhuang, led over 3,000 soldiers to defend the frontier, making great efforts to ensure national stability. His loyalty and bravery not only safeguarded the territory but also brought honor to his family. During the confrontation between the Eastern Wei and Western Wei dynasties, members of the Pei family under the Western Wei regime, even when facing mortal danger, refused to surrender. Their actions exemplified the family precept of loyalty and righteousness. Additionally, the Pei family's approach to education varied by gender. Men were expected to study literature and practice martial arts, while women were immersed in poetry, etiquette, and propriety. This emphasis on female education was quite rare in ancient society. The Pei family believed that women should not simply abide by the saying, "Lack of talent is a virtue," but should instead cultivate cultural literacy and noble character. This progressive mindset not only elevated the social status of Pei family women but also contributed to the awakening of female consciousness to some extent. At the same time, the family's upbringing emphasized steadfastness and moral integrity. During the Northern Wei period, an elder brother from the Pei family devoted himself to educating his younger brother, encouraging him to diligently study and think critically. Their father, upon learning of this, personally guided his children on moral conduct, emphasizing that wealth is external. Only noble character can establish one's place in the world. The Book of Sui even includes a dedicated biography of Pei family women, documenting their unwavering loyalty and integrity. For instance, when Pei Luan served as a county magistrate, he was killed during a rebellion led by Shueju. Yet, his family members chose to die rather than surrender, upholding the family's tradition of steadfastness and honor, demonstrating the resilience of their values. Kindness to others and integrity in governance. One of the Pei family's core principles in grooming officials was kindness to others and integrity in governance. During the reign of Emperor Yuan of Sui, Crown Prince Yang Guang was deposed due to a struggle for the throne. Pei Su advised the emperor to forgive Yang Guang out of paternal compassion. This act of resolving conflict through benevolence was a true reflection of the family's teachings. In the late Tang dynasty, Pei Su once served under An Lushan. Despite the chaotic times, he never forgot his family's precepts and did his utmost to protect innocent civilians, embodying benevolence and righteousness throughout his life. Regarding integrity, Pei Qian from the Three Kingdoms period was a prime example. Serving as an advisor to Cao Cao, he provided insightful analyses of the political landscape while maintaining a frugal lifestyle. Even on his deathbed, he instructed his family to keep everything simple and avoid extravagance, embodying true self-discipline and incorruptibility. During the Northern Zhou period, Pei Xia was renowned for his integrity. Despite his remarkable talent, he lived a humble life, sustaining himself on plain tea and simple meals. Each year, he voluntarily handed over nearly all of his salary to the government, never engaging in bribery or corruption, earning deep respect from the people. Even during the corrupt late Sui dynasty, Pei family officials remained steadfast in their integrity, unmoved by personal gain, showcasing the family's enduring strength. The secret to the Pei family's longevity and influence. According to historians, the Pei family's long-standing prominence was not merely due to individual talent or fortunate opportunities. Rather, it was the power of their generationally upheld family precepts. These invaluable teachings from their ancestors served as a guiding light, shaping the character of family members. Whether in personal conduct, family governance, or political careers, they maintained an outstanding legacy. This deeply ingrained spiritual inheritance enabled the Pei family to thrive through changing times, ensuring their continuous prosperity and writing one glorious chapter after another in history. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.